Hello everyone, Deb Thompson here from Sensei. Microsoft continues to enhance their project for the web offerings, this time with a new bookings feature for resource management. The bookings feature allows project managers to request resources for their projects, thereby providing resource managers with visibility regarding their team's capacity versus demand. In this video, I will show you a stepwise approach to resource management using out-of-the-box Microsoft project for the web bookings. As the project manager, start by accessing the Resource Requirements page in the Resource Scheduling app. Click the New button at the top of the page to initiate the request. Then, enter the supporting details. I'm going to give my request a name, set the from and to dates, and the allocation method. Full capacity is recommended as Project for the Web does not support percentage allocation. Set the status to active. Pick the work hour template you'll be using and the resource type, which is a user in this example. Now, switch to the Project tab to add the project the resource request is associated with. Enter the location information, which will show up on maps if that function is turned on. Finally, click Save to record the request. You'll notice that the duration has been calculated based on the date range you provided when you submitted the request. Next, you'll want to associate skills and roles with the resource requirement. Click on the three dots in the skills box and select the characteristic for the resource requirement. In this example, it is a Power Platform Fundamentals, and we are requesting a proficient resource. Click Save and Close. Repeat the same process for roles. Click on the three dots. Select the resource category from the drop-down. Then click Save and Close. Finally, click on the Submit Request button to associate the request with the project. Enter any additional comments and click OK. Note the comments have been added to the resource request. Also, at the top of the screen, there is a Recall Request button. This can be used to make modifications to the request if necessary. Let's switch roles to the Resource Manager. From the Schedule board, the Resource Manager can review any open requirements. In the center of the Schedule board, all the resources are displayed in a scrolling window. Clicking the down arrow in the middle of the page will expose any outstanding resource requests. You can click on the link for the open requirements to see the details of the resource request. Clicking anywhere in the row brings up the Find Availability tab. Clicking on the Find Availability tab takes us to the next page where we see resources that meet the criteria for the request and the resources that are available. At the top of the page, November through January are highlighted in blue, showing the Power Platform Fundamentals request that the project manager entered and the hours for each month. On the left, there is a filter pane that shows the role and characteristics that the project manager requested, and we see that Chris Thomas is available. The resource manager can also use the options in the filter pane to see other resources that might be available. Highlighting Chris's row brings up the view on the right of the screen. Here you can modify the resource request. Click the Book button at the bottom of the screen to create the booking and associate it to the project. The last step for the Resource Manager is to go back to Resource Requirements, open the request, and set the status to Completed. The resource is now booked to the project. Effective resource management is the foundation for how an organization keeps projects running smoothly, which is why Sensei, we put a real focus on resource management best practices. If your organization is using Office 365, you already have the foundation in place for managing your resources across the portfolio of projects, even if those projects are managed in different execution tools. If you're not sure how to get started, please reach out to us at senseiiq.com or by following the links in the notes for this video.